Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Mass Effect! Yes, so apparently Mass Effect Monday is going to be a thing now. Just sort of randomly decided that. Also, the game's gone very quiet on me, is it? Yeah, okay, we do still have sound. I was like, that's awfully quiet, what the hell? Yeah, I think the music clearly just sort of cut off there, so never mind. Anyway, that was getting me a little worried, because I had to Alt-Tab out in order to get the stream started, because for some reason my stream shortcuts don't work when I'm running this game. It's one of those slightly annoying ones, I think, because it's a bit of an older game or something like that. Anyway, it's Mass Effect. Yeah, there it is. There's the music back in the background. So yeah, it was obviously just stuck on a loop or something like that. So, yes, hello, welcome everybody. Hope you are all doing a-okay today. I'm all fine. It is very warm here in the UK today. It's muggy. It's really sort of muggy here in the UK today, so it's sort of that really sort of sticky hotness, which is very unpleasant. But hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. Hopefully we'll get through it perfectly fine. And yeah, that's about it really. So obviously we shall be continuing Mass Effect today. We are here just outside Cora's den, and we'll be going in there to talk to some people. I can't remember who the hell we need to talk to. The other thing I need to do actually is apparently we leveled up at some point and I missed it. So hey, hello Jagath. Hello. Welcome. Okay, so we definitely want another point in assault rifles. Point in combat armor could be good. Assault training, it's nice. Decryption could be interesting. Let's put a point into decryption. And we'll put a point into... What could I do with more health? We'll put a point into combat armor. Why the hell not? Because we need to move towards being able to do... I want to update you. Good for you. Good for you. Yay, because I hadn't updated her before, had I? And then we'll to update him. Yay. It's all good. You're at work, but you had to watch me play Mass Effect. Fair enough. Some Markle entries is viewed back there. Off that. Okay, so we got the fan. That'll keep going over time. Predecessor. Yeah, so we need to talk to the woman here in Cora's den. Signal tracker. We need to follow that. I can't remember where it goes. I think I know where the next one is. The reporter's request. That's right. Cover corruption at the Citadel. Was there something we needed to... Citadel and look information that might help her? Yeah, I think we get that at Fisk's, whatever the hell his name is, place. What class am I? What the fuck did I pick? I think it was Soldier, because I like Soldier. Soldier is good, because I'm good with the guns. I like the guns, because, let's be honest, Mass Effect 1 is not the hardest game in the world. Especially if you're playing on easy mode, which I am, because I prefer story over gameplay. Mass Effect gameplay is basic third-person shooting stuff. As I said, I always found Mass Effect 1 kind of easy. Mass Effect 2 upped the default difficulty by quite a good bit, I found. Okay, yeah, so we need to talk to the old guy in here. We've got to scan the keepers, of which I've done 18, so we're getting close on that one. String transmission and usual readings. Can't do those until we get to leave. Okay, so I'm sort of, more or less, I know where I am now. So that's fine. I've got 4 viewers right off the bat. Well, that's nice. I'm getting viewers showing up. It's so nice. I'm so happy about all this. Okay, so, yes. Let's get going, because, as soon as we walk in here... Hello. Why do I have the... God damn it. Why the hell do I have the gun? Oh. Yes. Powering up. Sure you are. Hello. Ooh, leveled up too. Woohoo! Don't worry, I got him. Saren's man. Alright. Yeah, apparently Saren set a trap for us, and we just leveled up, even though we already just did this. So, there you go. Also level up, Don't really care about you guys all that much. Because once I start getting the alien characters, I'm not going to be using them very much. Because I never do. Anyway, I keep pumping points into assault rifles because assault rifles are really, really good. Because I like to use assault rifles quite a lot, in point of fact. Alright, we'll stick a point into soldier then. And we'll do that. That'll be good. Oh no, that's right. This place is perfectly fine at the moment, isn't it? Keep Tally with you just for hacking? Yep, ditto. Tally is great for the hacking shit. Ah, weird aliens.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning.
Ah, Rex.
Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
I hate you, Ashley. Okay, so that's that. And we have Harkin. Oh, joy of joys. What was the... F? What was the quick save button again? Hang on, let me just... I've already forgotten. Leave me alone. Input. Nope, that's not it. Controls. I hope. What was the quick save button? Quick save is F6. Okay, there we go. Couldn't remember.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. See where this goes.
He's an asshole.
Maybe later.
Suit yourself, princess. You know, if more Marines looked like you, I might have joined the Alliance instead of CSEC.
Don't call me that. Where's Garrus?
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone.
Garrus?
Didn't say that lie.
Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Errand down, eh? I know where Garrus is. You gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
Is there?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Ooh. They have history, because of course they
Why'd
do.
they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Yay! Infectious diseases. That's disgusting, not why I'm here.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Anyway.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Must have heard he was going back there.
Captain Anderson, Citadel security.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. Military loves brown nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Go ask him about that, sweetheart.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that?
Yes, I can.
Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You get off easy if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations. Inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
You need to look in a mirror.
I like how you can just keep
Someone
saying the
else takes
same thing over and
responsibility
over
for
again.
yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
Okay, anyway, we can go
I'm
now.
out of here.
Yeah, good. Go.
So now we know where Garrus is, over near Dr. Michael's place, which I've already been to. Okay, next up. Septimus!
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
And because I put all the points into charisma. You put the points into charisma. It really helps you solve situations properly.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Hell yeah.
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women.
Because you can sit here and watch, I guess that qualifies as dancing. It's more just kind of random movements or whatever. Anyway, there's one other person we need to speak to. Jenna.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
Yeah, so that doesn't go quite right, but then when you go to leave...
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so that's pretty much everything we can do in there for now. It does kick off a little more later. First things first, let's go and get Garrus on side. He is... What's the fastest way across to him? Hang on, where are we right now? We go this way. Alright, and we can run. Sort of. It's more of a rather brisk walk, but close enough, I guess. Okay, open up. Open. Alright. Garrus, where are you? Come on, I want to get these stupid humans out of my team. I want to get rid of the racist first. Replacing the racist with an alien just sounds oddly lovely and poetic.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
Wait for it. Come on, show me your smiling face, asshole. Oh, well, I can take you out like that if you really want. Bye-bye.
All targets down.
Easy. Very nice. Hello.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Does this have anything to do with the investigation into Saren?
I think it might. Dr. Michelle, tell us what happened.
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Fine by
Welcome
me.
aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Okay, so definitely want Garrus on side, and we'll stick with Caden for now. Alright, let's do that. Now, we can indeed go and collect Rex, which we will do, but we won't be adding him to the party, at least not immediately, and I will explain why in a moment. Okay, so we came down here earlier. I'm assuming I scanned that one. Yeah, I scanned that one. You can talk to him, but I don't think you get much out of it. Do you get anything off of him? No, I don't think so. Okay, so do that. Now we gotta go pick up Rex. Yes, I know what it is. I want to take the elevator. Thanks. Where's the button? These fucking elevators. I think these things are kind of like a meme now of how long they take. Of course, I mean,
an excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
There is actually a mod that shortens the elevators, but it cuts that guy talking out. And there's actually a couple of quests you get exclusively from listening to him. Are we done? There it is. Welcome to CSEC. Oh yeah. I will be dropping relatively frequent quick saves because the game tends to crash a bit. That's the problem when playing older games. There's another keeper in there. Excuse me, in there if you want it. And let's go get Rex on side. That leads up to the... no, that one leads up to the ship. That leads back to the Presidium. Gotta get these ones right. Yeah, so yeah, that leads up to the ship, but you can't go... oh, actually, hang on, let me just... Rex is over there. We'll get there in a moment. Actually, yes, we do have to go up to the ship. Do you have the graphic glitch on the snow planet? You mean the one where everybody looks like they're made up of black blocks? I don't think that happens on Windows 10. I had a quick look because I loaded up a save from an old file beforehand, and it didn't seem to show up. So we'll see. If it ends up happening when I get there, I'm going to be really annoyed. But no, I did try... like I said, I loaded up an old save and I couldn't see the problem at the time. So fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that is a very odd graphical glitch. And it really does only happen on that one planet. I think there was one other place it did happen, but it was mostly just on that one planet. Anyway, reason we need to come up here. We can't go on the ship. But... Gareth say something?
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology.
It's a good ship. Second one's better. But the reason I came up here, keeper. That's a keeper. I know at one point you can actually... no, you get a codex entry for it at one point, but I guess not yet. Sorry, someone came in. You mentioned it's not on Windows 10. No, as I said, I tried loading an old save file, and it didn't seem to affect it. So I can only assume it perhaps doesn't happen on Windows 10. I don't know. As I said, we'll find out for absolutely certain when we actually get to Novaria later on. But yeah, as far as I could tell, it didn't seem to show up. You know, I loaded the level, I ran around for a bit, I couldn't see the problem. So I guess it just doesn't happen on Windows 10, but that is a guess. Hello, Rex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Ah, good old Rex.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Do I have an Intel or AMD
Shepard.
CPU?
Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about
I think
you.
it's NVIDIA.
We're
I can't
both
remember off the
warriors,
top of my head. No, NVIDIA's a graphics card. What the hell am I
Out
saying?
of respect, I'll give you fair.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Glad to have you on the team, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Now, we could put him on side, but I'm not going to. Because if you take Rex to deal with Fist, he will kill him at the end of the conversation you have with Fist. If you don't have Rex in your party, he won't do anything. Fist will actually just run away. And you can encounter him in the second game. So I really want to encounter him in the second game, so I'm not going to take Rex along. Yes, I would like to go with those two, please. Actually, that reminds me, I need to level up Garrus. Auto-leveled. Ah, lovely stuff. Alright. Also, while we are here, there is one more keeper we can find.
Okay, Julie. Let me get this straight. Your business.
Also, is this?
He's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me.
Alright, first things first, let's go up here. Keeper's up here. There. Last one. Woo! Data collection complete! And a level up! Woohoo! Alright, so I think that's... Is that actually... Yeah, scan the keeper. So yeah, that's the task done. Oh, and I leveled up. Alright, now what should we level up? Again, another point into assault rifles. And then... Combat armor, assault training. Let's do adrenaline burst. That might come in handy. Auto leveled up. Ooh, yeah, you got medicine unlocked. Leveled up. Nice. Okay, very good. Alright, so there. Scanned all the keepers. Nice, complete, and done. Apparently we can check all these. I've never done this before. I didn't know you could do this. You just click tracking terminals? I don't remember that. Oh well, there you go. That's a thing. Genuinely didn't know that. But you can check a weapons locker here for a codex entry and a little more experience. You can find just little bits of experience just dotted around all over the place. So always keep an eye out for a little marker when you're running around. It's a good idea. Anyway, now that we've completed the scan the keepers little mini quest, we'll talk to him in a moment. Him and his broken voice. Because it's always broken on the PC version. I think it might even be broken on the other version as well. I cannot remember. It's been a long time. Leave me alone.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Sure.
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban? That's the guy who asked us to scan the keepers.
The keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days.
Ooh, things are getting interesting.
Good luck.
So yeah, you take the little task from Shorban to scan the keepers, which does net you a good chunk of experience and a bit of money and all that stuff. But then it's interesting. It turns out he's got a partner. Hello.
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chalik.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Listen to his voice. Every once in a while, he says a line that isn't like filtered, because you know how a lot of the enemies, a lot of the aliens in this game have sort of filters on their voice to sort of so they don't sound entirely human. For some of his lines are missing. They don't have the filter.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always playing the angles, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you going to help me or not?
Oh, apparently I don't have high enough for that. That's a shame. I probably would have needed to have leveled up a little more. Alright, what do you need?
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a cellar here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
All right.
Can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Ooh. And this is nice and easy, actually. You just go down there, you get the mods, you bring them back, job done. Funny that I didn't have enough of the thing for that yet. Oh well, not a problem. Right, so we can go and do those two things now. It does, of course, mean coming all the way back down bloody here again.
Well, Garrus, any regrets about leaving Citadel security?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats seasick.
Well, we don't lack for excitement, that's for sure.
Technically, you're not supposed to hear that until after you've become a specter. Shh. Elevators. They're so fun. Ah. Here we go. We can actually bloody do our nice little sprinty joggy thing, which doesn't really do much good in all due fairness. Okay, let's do both of these now. We can kill a couple of birds with one stone. Actually, there is one thing I do need to do really quick. Open, please. Go through this elevator. So many elevators. I always thought that was kind of the joke. I mean, obviously the elevators, the long elevator things, they're just covering loading screens.
Plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kit claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Yeah, obviously these are just designed to cover loading screens and stuff like that, which, you know, makes sense. Sometimes I personally would prefer a loading screen, I think, but you know, they put the little news guy in there, your characters have conversations during it, so they try to keep it interesting. But anyway, you may remember we checked that weird game terminal. I think part 2 of it, there it is.
Looks like whoever it was bounced the signal off a hidden relay. I'll trace the new signal.
That'll then lead us back to the Presidium later. But again, that'll be later. We've got a couple more things to do. We need to deal with Fist. We need to clear off a couple more side missions and stuff. And it's all in that one little area over there. So we'll definitely go be doing that next.
Your biotics are impressive, Lieutenant. I'm surprised that humans stop using the L2 configuration with results like yours.
My headaches can be pretty bad, and I'm one of the lucky L2 implants. The L3s are safer.
Humanity will be judged by the sacrifices its people are willing to make, Lieutenant. The Turians would have kept the L2 implants.
And I think that's the difference between Turians and humans. Turians are very militarily focused. Oh, sorry. I got involved in that. Alright, so open up this one. Eventually. Close that off. Now we go down to the bottom. We could use the fast transit system, but I feel you need the full experience of me walking around and doing everything. We got both people here right at the same time. Hello.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
You can say you're under arrest, but that kind of pisses the guy off, so you just say, okay.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
That's one in the eye for organized crime. Right. Where is... Ah, there he is.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me everything.
You boys can go.
Oh, good.
Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me...
I've already finished.
Imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
So we can do no more. Alright. I'm trying to think if this has any larger effect. I don't think so. But we can go alright.
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good.
I think you get an email in the next
Maybe
game.
if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
Okay.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Alright, so that gets us that. Now off to deal with Fist. Open sesame. As you can imagine, he knows we're coming. And that means stuff's about to go down. You can see by all the little red markers. Whoop. Hello. Did I miss one or something? Stop shooting me! Bloody Garrus shooting at me? What the hell is he doing? Okay, that worked. Say hello.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
And we can blue them out of here.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
I never liked Fist anyway.
Such loyalty in workers.
I would have never thought of that.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Gets me a couple more Paragon points. That's nice. I think you can check. Yeah, locker over here with an easy decryption. I'll do it manually for now. Might as well save up my army gel for later when I probably actually need it. Alright. Whoop. Careful now. Great, there he goes.
Don't kill me, I surrender.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
You better start explaining before I lose my temper.
The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location, now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Am I supposed to just forget your part in all this?
Hey, I came clean. I told you about the meeting. Besides, I've got my own problems now. The Shadow Broker wants me dead. I have to disappear. Forget about me. I'm a ghost.
You're not my concern.
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
Yeah, I will. In the next game. And I'll see the Shadow Broker in the next game too. So you can do a very quick, easy decryption on this, which is actually quite useful. Take all of that. Oh no, that's it. It's the... You got 4 minutes to do something that's actually quite quick. If you take this, it actually... That's the information you want for that news reporter woman. You get a few enemies coming back. Just try to slow you down a bit. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Careful now. Hey, I level up again. Get off the pissing wall. You will also be a ghost in the next game? Nah, more of a zombie than a ghost. Anyway, 4 minutes is an incredibly generous time limit. We just gotta go up here. You can't actually go through a wrong turn because all the doors where you're not supposed to go are actually closed off. So, hello. Here's Tally.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Enemy contact.
Woo! Someone just went boom. They dead?
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. You'll want to see this anyway.
Yay! Now we got Tally on side.
Not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Good stuff.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
Dun dun dun.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Hell yeah.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Tali, Tali,
Thanks.
Tali.
You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright, Tali and Garrus, thank you. Except. My team is back. Woohoo! Why Tali and Garrus? Well, they're pretty much the only consistent team you can carry through all 3 games, would you believe? Which is weird when you think about it. Okay, take all that stuff. Did I get any new? Nothing too much there. Nothing too much there. Nothing too much there. No. Is that heavy armor, is it? I don't know, but I can't wear it. So, oh yeah, it's heavy armor. Okay, well there we go. Heavy armor will come in handy soon enough. Okay, so we got, what's this? Souvenir pack, 7% cooldown reduction. Ah, fair enough. Forgot about that. Okay, so we've got, that's weapon detection. What do we got on this? Radioactive rounds, toxic damage, shield bypass. It's not phasic rounds. What's the one that does shield bypass but doesn't reduce your damage? I can't remember. We don't have a vast amount at the moment. Combat sensor 2. That'll do. Okay, so that's fine. I do sometimes wish there was an auto equip button. But anyway, yeah, let's get my characters up with something nice. No, okay, whoops, wrong button. And Tali. And we will eventually get around to... Nope, nothing for you either. Okay. I'm gonna gel all this stuff. Don't Need any of it. Collect up as much Omnigel as you can, at least in the early game. You can sell stuff if you want. I mean, it's always a bit of a toss-up between whether you want to do Omnigel or whether you want to do other things. Because you have limited inventory, which is a bit annoying. Do you have limited inventory in this game? Or am I thinking one of the other games? I remember if you got limited. I think no. I'm pretty sure you do have limited inventory in this game. I mean, it's a high number, but it is limited. So reducing everything down to Omnigel just makes hacking easier, because the hacking minigame is. It's not the worst hacking minigame I've ever seen in a game, but it's just annoying how often you'll end up having to do it. So having a good chunk of Omnigel on hand can be useful as hell. Don't forget to also do it to your mods, because mods also take up inventory space, and if you forget to do it to your mods, you may end up just completely and totally forgetting about stuff. Hang on, what have I got equipped? I got combat sensor 1. Apparently I also have combat sensor 2, so that's good. Yeah, alright. Omnigel up. And Omnigel. No, that one. There we go. Alright, now, squad. I leveled up. What do I want? Still got no more points I can put into charm. Actually, I'm going to become a Spectre soon enough. I may hold off on leveling up Shepherd. I'm thinking right now we want her. Is it? Is it decryption or is it hacking that lets you get into stuff? I cannot remember. I think it's decryption that allows you to get into stuff, but yeah, it's one of those things that sounds like hacking. Yeah, let's use decryption to open up objects. So if we advance her straight through the list like that, she goes straight up to Master Sabotage, which means we can pretty much open any lock as long as she's in our team, which she's always going to be, and the rest I'll leave for her to decide. Okay, so I could easily upload my own one, but that's going to take some time, and like I said, I would think I want to, oh yeah, Garrus, there we go. But yeah, I want to keep my stuff available for now, because I'll be getting Spectre stuff soon. Hello, I almost forgot about you.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
I've come to talk to you about your little problem.
Curious. What do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human.
I do wonder what his thing was. Like, what was his secret?
Realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was Nana's mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
Woo!
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Yes, with experience points, a few credits, and of course, a couple of Paragon points. All nice stuff. Okay then. Aha, so you are here.
Spare a moment of your time.
Yes, of course.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
Hey, Deadeye.
My wife
Welcome,
is a
welcome,
Marine.
welcome.
She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Oh, excuse me. I nearly swore the wrong way then. That was unpleasant. Anyway, so yeah, this is just a nice little quick quest. Talk to a couple of people. Try to get a nice result out of it. I hope I've got enough. Is that him?
This place seems strange.
Nope. Nah, that's him.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
So you can convince him that it's not right, but it's not one of those big decisions that I think has any major impact. But in the next game, it can affect some minor little dialogue with some characters and some of the background talk that you hear. It's actually better for the body to stay with the Alliance, at least I believe.
How long do you think this research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You gotta have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
I'll tell Mr. Bhatia about this. It might make it easier for him to understand.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Please let me know if you have any other questions.
I think, can we speak to you now?
I don't have time to talk now.
Nope.
I'm very busy.
Nope, apparently not. Do we get the quest from her, or does the quest no, the quest finishes with her, doesn't it? Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so now we have to talk to him. I just kind of feel like, well, a body is a body, you know. But
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
There's a problem.
It's not as simple as I'd hoped. The military needs your wife's body for important tests.
Tests? They're holding my wife's body for tests? My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
Mr. Bhatia, your wife died defending humanity. We still need her help.
What right does the military have to hold her body? She's already given her life.
She died a hero, Mr. Bhatia. And now she has a chance to save even more lives.
It doesn't matter. She's dead. I just want her to come home. I miss her so much. Let them run their tests. Let my wife save lives so that others are spared the loss I
He
feel
just
today.
turns around on it for some reason.
Thank you for finding me answers.
And a few more quite a lot of paragon points actually. That's a good chunk. Okay, so that's another quest done and out the way. No, sorry, that's the wrong. Someone's going the wrong way then. Now we need to cross the bridge and we need to go talk to the consort. Actually, do you get any experience points from talking to what's her name? No, I don't think you do. You might get some codex entries, but those aren't as important. Okay, so now we need to go to talk to the consort and finish off that quest. Because I spoke to the Elcor guy, you actually, I think you get a little bonus for it, which leads to another small little side quest that you can do, which is quite nice.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
Seems like all the best lounges are being replaced by places like the corridor.
Or do we can just go up and talk to them? You can anyway. Hello? Anybody there? Aha!
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Woo!
Remember
And
my
another
words,
level up.
Commander Shepard. They will give you
Woo,
strength.
going through levels up quite nicely here. I think. What's the max level? 50? No, that's right. Your max level in the game is 50 on your first playthrough, 60 on your second. Okay, so that's that. One more side quest in fact, there's a couple more side quests we can do. I think we might clear off as many as we can before we do the Spectre thing. Because we were following that strange signal thing, you may remember. And there's a couple of quests we get after becoming a Spectre. Spoiler alert. I think we go in here. Is it? Ah.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the pursuit.
No, the woman I need to speak to here isn't here yet. That's fine. Now we get this bad boy.
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Interesting concept, really, but there you go.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
Okay.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Alright. Nope. Yep. Gotcha. Ooh, got a bunch of credits out of it too. Ooh, 1,000 credits. The quicker you do it, the more credits you get, because it takes time. As it said, there's a warm-up. Siphons off credits, which is annoying, but what you gonna do? Okay, so in terms of... So I got that one, return the shipments. That's CSEC. Citadel requests information. Those are both down on the wards. We can turn those in after going Spectre. That'll be fine. I think we're done on this level for now. So we've got that one, that one, that one. That one comes later. That one comes later. Random. That one's later. So I'm just going through the list in my head. That one's later. Where am I going? Let's just take the bloody fast travel up there. Presidium. Let's go to the tower. Much better. Woo. Let's go get spectered.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
It's badass moment time.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Praise me! That's just what I always think when I see this scene.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Woo!
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the Ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre bonus! And another level up. Oh yeah. Plenty of points to spend now. Look, more charm stuff. So drop another couple of points into that. Spectre training, which actually increases quite a lot of stats. I mean, damage and duration, your powers by 1%, health by 5%, accuracy by 2%. Accuracy regenerates quicker, so Spectre training is a good thing to do. And then of course you get the Unity, which, you know, restores dead squad members and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a nice one to add in. So we'll unlock sniper rifles up there, because why the hell not? We'll put a couple of points into Spectre training and 1 point into I really want to unlock fitness, so we'll put a point into assault training. Why not? Okay, that's that. And we'll auto-level you up. Auto-level you up. Excellent. Alright. So, now that I've become a Spectre, that pretty much starts the last sort of Citadel-based section, which means we can finally pick up the last few missions. Hello, Kahoku.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
Alright, that's another little quest. Okay, now we head down to... let me think. Alright, we can go back to... if we go to the financial district. Pretty sure there's a quest we can get here. Is she here yet? She's usually hanging around here. Is she not here yet? Oh yes, there she is.
Got a moment, Spectre?
Yes.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
Now, if you go Paragon, she says I won't do this, so you have to go, I'll do it.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
But that's fine.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Mm-hmm. You get a couple of renegade points out of that. But it's necessary in order to just take the quest, you know? Alright, gotta finish that one, gotta finish that one. Ah, yes. I think go to the ward and we go to the med clinic and go back to see Dr. Michael. She might just have a quest for us.
Never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Oops.
You're a doctor.
Nope, no worries in that.
I chose to keep the medical tradition alive.
Let me take a look at what
Of course.
So you got armor upgrades that are insanely fucking expensive. So that's a thing for you. Okay, back. I thought...
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor.
Okay.
I chose to keep the medical...
I'll be going
Goodbye,
now.
Commander.
Huh.
Nice talking to you.
Guess it hasn't quite kicked off yet. Okay, so there's that one. We need to go to... oh, CSEC. Actually, let's take the warp. It'll be bloody quicker. Actually, no. We do need to ride in elevators in the hope of getting the random pop-up quests. Fingers crossed, anyway. Because there's 2 that just randomly pop up. Yes, I know. I'm not after that.
Other news, Exogenic Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster.
That's
When
one of them.
asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
That's the UNC Missing Survey Team quest. So there's only one more, and that's UNC Hostage that comes up at another point. So you see, riding in elevators does have its uses. Of course, they're completely random when they show up, so it's like, well, it could happen here, it could happen there. You just gotta keep riding in the elevators and hoping for the best. So, we can finish off 2 quests now. This one.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jaleed.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Oh, a level up. Woo! God, leveling up so much at the moment. It's just racing along.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately.
Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Woo! More Paragon points, more points in general. So much fun stuff. I will say, while it does practically double the length of the time you spend at the Citadel in the early stage, you get so much good stuff out of doing all these quests. It's actually worth your time. You know? It really, really is. Okay, so there's that. Hello, I can speak to you now.
Sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Sure.
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
Woo,
enjoy.
Rare. Probably won't be able to buy half of them, but whatever. Okay, so we want the licenses, so buy those. Definitely buy the licenses. Oh, grenade upgrade? Yeah, sure, I'll get that. Increases grenade. You definitely want to keep an eye out for upgrades like that. You can also get upgrades for medical things like Omnigel. Not Omnigel. Medgel. You can get Medgel upgrades and grenade upgrades. You want to keep an eye out for those in shops. Definitely worth buying. Compare with the one I've got. Not very good. But then this is all the lower level stuff. I can't afford that. All that. Definitely can't afford that. All that. Yeah, I'm thinking no. Thanks, but no thanks. I got the cheap stuff. That's really all I wanted. To be honest, you can easily make do with stuff you get from just random mob drops. Fucking mob drops. I haven't played Minecraft for ages. What the fuck did I call them that for? Alright, where are we at for my... the Central Secret Academy. Okay, well, we'll do that last. Okay, so we ticked off that box, ticked off that box. Nice, we've done that one, done that one, done that one. Haven't been able to activate that one for some reason. That one we can do now. Got that one active. Ah, and there's the other one, so I can officially stop riding the elevators now. That's UNC hostage.
Were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Okay, so yeah, that's actually the two randomly generated quests. The game is pretty good at giving you those relatively soon after you become a Spectre. About Helena Break. Who's Gareth? Garoth. I don't remember that guy. I'll have to look that up. Are we done? I'm thinking now I turned in a couple more quests. Maybe the Doctor's quest will have kicked off. If it hasn't, I'm not sure why. I guess sometimes things like that can just sort of, you know, not trigger properly or something, but I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe if I leave the Citadel and come back later. Ah, in fact, here we go right now.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Okay, so I think why that didn't flag was probably because I had those two other quests active. The, Jalid Spheres and, this, it's called something Sister, I forget what it is.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
Good luck, Commander. Be careful down there.
I'm always careful. See, what I think it is, the two quests that I handed in at the CSEC Academy, they actively make people disappear from that little downstairs market area. So you can't start the quest because the guy isn't there if those two quests are active. So, hello, I can talk to you now too.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
This?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
Told you to pick the discs up.
Files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped.
You're welcome.
Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me,
bonus stuff.
I should go see what's on these discs.
It's always slightly awkward the way people just sort of walk off the screen. It's kind of by the time the third game rolls around, it's kind of become a joke. They actually make fun of it in one of the DLCs in the third game. We can trigger off another quest here. Hello.
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Doran. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Would have you cheat? No. But if you want to do the quest, you can. It's for... I think you basically get to keep your winnings, I think. Here, let me do it.
I'll help you out.
I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Yeah, so you go up here and you start gambling on the machines. Oh, you can also speak to what's her name if you want to...
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
Woo!
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around.
Oh well.
I haven't had a decent trip since she got back. Hey there, welcome to Flex.
You're welcome. Now what was... Oh, I can't remember the numbers. Hang on a second. Let me just... I'm just going to drive me nuts if I don't look this up. Hold that thought just one moment. Hang on. It's either 3 or 5 wins, and I can't remember what it is. There we go. Record the data. Play Quasar until you win 5 times. There you go. See, I knew it was 3 or 5. I couldn't remember which one. Anyway, apparently we got some equipment to take. Yay! Did I level up? I did level up. Okay, so we're putting another point into Spectre training. And we'll put a point into sniper rifles now that we've got them. That's nice. Auto level up. Auto level up. Ooh, putting points into hacking. Good for you. Mark all is viewed. Mark all is viewed. Blah, blah, blah. So you can play low stakes, high stakes. I don't think it really matters in the long run. Play. So you have to record 5 wins. Okay, so if you've never played this before, it's basically 21 or pontoon or whatever the hell you call it where you live. You get numbers dealt out to you randomly. You can either get a number between 1 and 8 or between 4 and 7. Ooh. And you have to get up to... Well, 21 is the ideal. Hey, payout. That's 1 win. Play again. Hey.
Don't often see someone getting as lucky as you.
Yeah, so you hear his little comments because he's watching you. I think if you win 7 times, he throws you out. That's why you have to win 5 times. That's like the minimum you need. Anyway. Woo! That's 3 wins.
seems unnatural, human.
Even though you can actually just totally do this. Alright, one more win is all we need. It doesn't have to be 5 wins in a row, it's just 5 wins. That's it. This is the last win, assuming I get a win on it, of course. If you've ever played like Pontoon or something, you know... Oh, there it is. You have recorded enough wins on shows about you want to keep playing? No. If you keep playing, you get kicked out. So do be careful. I forgot I gave you the warning, actually.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Of course.
Here you go. I hope it's what you're looking for.
Excellent indeed.
I didn't have to
This'll provide me with
freaking look it up at all,
invaluable
did I?
data. You enjoy those winnings. I'm gonna get the system completed.
Woo! Another level up. Blimey heck, I'm just leveling up all over the shop. No complaints, of course. I like leveling up. Leveling up gives me points. Skill points. Skill points are good. Right, so. What other quests have we got? Oh yeah, gotta go talk to him. That's outside, that's outside. That's outside, that's outside. Citadel, fans, train transmissions, and usual readings. Yeah, okay. So the only other person I gotta talk to is that Garroth guy in the Citadel Tower. I don't remember that one. I'm sure I will once I trigger it, but off the top of my head I don't remember it. It's been so long. It's always so bloody long, you know? Hello.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Moorland.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moorland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
And I can blow him out of
You're
this.
shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
What do you know about
Yeah,
Baines?
so I
I
can
have
get
never
out of
met
here.
him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
What supplies
you
have you
will be
got?
pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Krogan Turian armor. Compared to Garrus. Ooh. It's not bad, although tech biotic protection is a bit low. Oh, excuse me. Oh, blooming heck, that hurt. Quarian armor? Nah. Nothing worthwhile. I think we have to go back to... Actually, do we need to go talk to Dr. Michaels again? I think we do, actually. Go up. We'll go up here and... I suppose I could have gone through the door, actually, thinking about it. It's not massively faster, but it's fast enough. Literally just the other side of the area. Hello! Can I speak to you, please? Again.
Commander, how did things go?
Fine.
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
A thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
We should follow up with Captain Anderson.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'll be going now.
Nope, that's it. Thank you. Okay, so that's another one we can get going later. Now we just gotta do that Gareth in the Citadel Tower. Don't remember this. There's a view there, apparently. You can just get a little bit of free XP. Presidium. Citadel Tower. I really don't remember this quest. Oh well. I guess it's someone... Wait, do I remember this quest? Yes, I think I do now. Now that I've seen the guy, I do actually remember this quest. I gotta find his brother or
I'm
something.
on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
Oh dear. Oh, God, I can't stop
What's in
yawning.
this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired... Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know?
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the
Well,
Traverse.
I'll
Your brother's still alive, I'll find him.
I'll forward them to your ship right away.
Okay.
Please let me know as soon as you find them.
So you just sort of slowly collect up a small... I mean, if you look at your actual list here, it's a small collection of quests that you can do when you're out, actually finally get out into the main galaxy. I think that is all of them. Just checking my list. We've done... So you've done that one. That's complete. That's complete. That's complete. That is... That's right. We can follow it up by talking to Anderson. That's complete. Got that, got that, got that, got that, and got that. So I think that is everything on the first Citadel visit in terms of side quests. So that is great. Which means we can finally get the fudge out of here, you know. It only took us a grand total of, what, 3 hours? No, not Presidium. We want to go... Wards... and CSEC. Actually, this is one of the more annoying things, is that for some reason the closest to your ship that you can get to is CSEC, and you always have to take this elevator ride up. I may install the quick elevator mods now that I've got those 2 quests.
Garrus, if you do not mind me asking, how do you feel about hunting a Turian?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Things are different among my people. There are so few of us. We are expected to be loyal, even when it is difficult.
It's one of the things I really, really love about the Mass Effect series is they have such great attention to detail. Like, seriously, like, there's so much world building that goes on. Which can sometimes lead to some very long-winded scenes and conversations, like, you know, the Citadel section, but, yeah, it's fine. Oh. Hello.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I will.
I won't let you down, sir.
And then some.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Yay, that sounds simple, doesn't it?
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
I'll start there.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, we have a ship. It's mine. It's all mine. And it can go invisible. And then we can get a little codex data. I can't remember if we get 2 or is it just the 1? No, I think it's just the 1. Anyway, let's have a word with Anderson.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now.
Yeah, I just said that.
Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I do like that they actually drop the Batarian name here, despite the fact you don't actually meet any Batarians in, like, the game, unless you have the free DLC. Like, the main core game of Mass Effect doesn't have any Batarians in it, but people keep talking about them as if these guys are fucking everywhere.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living.
Alright, so we can ask for more information, including Baines.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
Yeah, we can ask him about that, but it's nothing too much. So now we've got to go and talk to Kahoku. Get some information out of him, blah, blah, blah. It does slow you down a little bit from getting out of here, but not too bad. I do need to look into that fast elevator mod.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
I do like that. That's because I helped her with the investigation. And the little news features, it's a bit like the radio system from Fallout 3 and New Vegas and 4, you know. People commenting on, you know, what you've done in the local area. And it does sort of help to make you feel like you are having an impact on the world. Because that could be something that a lot of games, like, kind of miss. Especially for large open world games, it feels like you're not having an impact. You know, even if you are. And down. Okay, right. Back to the fucking tower. Round and round and round we go. Where we'll stop, nobody knows. I sure as hell don't half the time. Kahoku, where are you? Hello.
Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Haven't looked yet.
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
Ooh.
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned
It's all
about
connected.
Someone has to find them. Please, Shepard, I'm counting on you.
So yeah, it just sort of ties a couple of quests together, and it's like, maybe there is something more going on here. And believe me, there's something more going on here. But we will get to that when we get to that. We got quite a while to go yet. Still, we finally get our ship. We has the ship. It's all so bright and shiny.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Elevators take so fucking long. Oh, good, we're here. Anderson's gone. Oh no, they kidnapped him. No. Alright, I'm gonna make a save. Oh, in fact, no, first I'm gonna level up. Okay, so we want another point to assault rifles. We want to get assault rifles up ASAP. Spectre training, health accuracy, effectiveness. Attacks. Unity ability. That'll come in handy. Alright, we'll do that. Autoed. Salt trading, yes. Autoed. Nothing. Excellent. Red Revolver, can you increase the volume of the game a bit? I can. Give me just one moment. Let's go into the settings. Which part's quiet? Is it the dialogue you can't hear? I could tweak the dialogue up a bit. Let's take it up to 50. And we'll take the... Alright, let's do all of them up by 10. Alright, hopefully that'll be alright for you. I was wondering if it was a bit quiet, but no one else complained about it. But hello and welcome to the stream. Alright, so mark all those as done. Mark all that. Make a quick save, because I always save before I go leaving the Citadel for the first time. And we're finally done with it. You know, it only took 3 hours to do the whole Citadel section. If it's still too quiet, do let me know.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Let's be honest.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Woo! We can look out the window, because that gets us experience for some reason. Now we can have a word with Joker. Yeah, sure, why
Commander,
not?
something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like Joker.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I like that.
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I have to go.
Alright, I'm off.
See ya.
Yeah. Yeah, see you. You always sound so disappointed. It's like, oh, yeah, just... I'll be here. Yeah, alone. Again. Let's talk to Presley, because I haven't spoken to him since the start of the game. Come on. Come on. Talk to him. Talk to him. No? He's not saying anything? Oh. I want to talk to Presley. Come on. Lame. Oh well, we can go talk to the other crew members before we head off. Because you've got to manage your relationship with them. Can we click on the... Nope, not yet. Okay, fair enough. Never mind. Okay. Open the door, please. Thank you. God, it takes so bloody long. And around. Still haven't decided who I'm going to romance yet. Probably Liara, maybe? Oh, do that for a little bit of experience. Always nice. Every single XP point counts. So we check that. The sleeper pod examine. Codex entry. Experience points. Hello, Caden.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. We were on the scene
Think-
faster.
What's your
Oh,
opinion on...
I think I've
We were on the
spread
scene
all
faster
this.
than any other.
Just trying to get a sense
I've
of
wasted
it.
enough of your time.
Yeah,
for now,
okay.
Commander. We'll have time for
We'll talk another time.
Okay, so I guess it's not... Is it? Let me speak to Chakwas, but I don't think there's anything new she's going to say.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
No.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
It might not have updated yet until we actually leave the Citadel and come back. I can't remember, but I think we can talk to Ashley, Rex, Garrus, and Tally down here. Now that they're actually on board the ship, we can talk to them for the first time. And it is kind of necessary because you have to speak to Tally and Garrus after every major mission section in order to advance their little mini storylines. And you can also check all your characters' stuff here. Hello, Ashley.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Yes, and we'll find out why you're a racist bigot.
Ma'am.
I hate Ashley. That is going to be a recurring theme for the record.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
You know, the second that they introduced this idea that the Krogan had this genophage thing and there'd be like, you know, that there was this big thing in history, the second they said that, I honestly thought to myself, okay, we're clearly going to be curing this at some point in the future. Of course we do in the third one. Spoiler alert.
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one, and no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Rex is cool. Shepard. Oh, now that became a meme and a half, didn't it?
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander.
Hey, Garrus.
I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
Mm.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
I like Garrus's character because he's kind of like, he does want to do the right thing, but he's like, he leans more towards Renegade side of things than Paragon. But interestingly enough, his interactions with Shepard, especially if Shepard is Paragon like I'm going to be, they actually pull him back from that line, you know? So it's interesting. Anyway, you got anything
for supplies?
worth looking for right now?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
What have you got? Yeah, you always have the Spectre stuff. Pistols. Light armor. Ooh. Less shields, but more basic damage protection. Medium. Can I wear medium armor? I think I can. Actually, can I wear medium armor? I should check. Equipment. Can I wear medium armor? No, that's not what I want. I want to look at squad. Here we go. Combat armor. Equip heavy armor. Shield, advanced shield. I guess I can equip medium armor then.
Looking for supplies?
Yes, please.
Not right now, thanks.
No problem. Keep checking back.
No.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, what the hell was I looking at? It was the medium armor. It's got more shields. Alright, if we buy that. How much is it? It's only 1,400. I can afford that. That's easy. Compare. Nah. Accuracy rating is quite low. And that's expensive. Now we'll leave that. We'll just stick with the armor I got for now. Alright, so no equipment. Ah, good, I can. Transfer the stuff across. Lovely. Alright, let's go talk to Tally. Excuse me. Hello.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me
I
about
could
our
talk to you.
engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the
Yes,
IES
give me
system.
codex entries.
How
Give
does
me
it work
experience points. That's
Can't
what I
hide a
want.
ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL, blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Nice.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have you served, Adams?
You name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Thank you for your time and for the experience. Hello, Tally.
Ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Gap.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
And again, I like how every single species in this sort of universe has its own story. You know, like humans. I mean, you know, everybody knows the human story, but then there's also the story like, you know, we finally got to Mars. We found the data cache that led us to Pluto, where we found the mass relay system, and that opened up the whole galaxy for us to explore. And then there's, then there was the first contact war with the Turians, and the Turians have their own story because they're sort of quite a sort of militaristic style civilization where sort of military service is very much promoted as something that everyone should do. And you got the Krogan with the genophage problem. You got the Solarians, who are very sort of smart, quick scientists. You got the Asari, and just all those species are just really, really wonderful and well designed, and the backstory is so good. And
That's your people.
Our lives aren't easy.
you know it's always going to come down to some problem to solve at one point, but it's still good.
Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
That's how it all starts, with oohs and ahs, but later comes the running and the screaming.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
It's basically the Matrix, but without the Matrix.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage. We'll be helping out with this as we go along.
We leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet.
My watch.
But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
That's all for now. Experience points. Right. Now we've talked to everybody. We've got all the information we need. All of that stuff that I've just talked to all of those characters about, it'll come into play later on. Like I said, every character's sort of got a little sub-quest sort of thing. Well, all the alien characters do. Rex does, although you can complete his without really talking to him. Garrus does, but only once you've spoken to him every once in a while. You basically have to speak to, I think it's Garrus and Tali after every story mission based quests. So obviously one after the Eden Prime Citadel section, one after you go to the August Row cluster and get Liara, one after you go to Pharos, one after you go to Novaria, and again after you go to Vermeer. In fact, I don't think you have to do all of them. I think they pretty much kick off before that. Okay then. Woo, Codex points. Have we talked to Presley yet? Is he going to say anything? You want to speak to me? Ah! Yes, you are.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop it. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander, this won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit, and those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as you did.
I'm just awesome like that.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
A little bit of an idea that Presley doesn't like aliens as well, but he comes around. Unlike Ashley, who will never come around. Right, so mark up the codex. And with that, we can actually start doing shit. Like, we can actually go elsewhere to other places now. Ah, the galaxy is mine to explore. We've only got half an hour to do that now. Okay, so off we go. So we can zoom out. Galaxy map is really great fun. We can zoom out again. And we can zoom out again because there's nothing else in the Serpent Nebula. And look, we have all these wonderful little dots. We can go to Liara's dig site. We can go to Pharos. We can go to Pinnacle Station, which is a DLC. We can go to Asteroid X57. That's a DLC. And we go to Novaria. So yeah, there are only two DLCs for this game. You got Asteroid X57, which is actually called Bring Down the Sky. That's a nice little DLC. We'll be doing that later. We're not going to do it today. I've only got like half an hour left on today. I actually want to go exploring some worlds, and we'll do that when we do that. So yeah, that's the Bring Down the Sky DLC. That is still available as far as I know, completely for free. It was always free as far as I know. You've also got Pinnacle Station. For the record, Bring Down the Sky is very sort of story-based DLC. It's got some combat in it and stuff as well, but it basically gives you a new world to explore. Pinnacle Station is more of a combat-focused DLC. You do get a little few bonuses of it. I will show you that. It's not brilliant or anything like that, but we can explore that stuff later. So yeah, but you also get Novaria, you get Liara's dig site, you get Pharos. Those are all story related planets. We'll be going to those as we do. We'll be doing Liara's dig site first for the record, because I want to get Liara on my team. Then we'll do, I don't know whether we'll do Pharos or Novaria first. I don't know, I'll flip a coin when it comes to that. But for now we want to just explore. So let's start up here in the Hawking Eta system. So the only thing we've got here is Century. Travel to the new system? Yes. Yes, I do want to travel to the new system. And we're off. Whee! And... boom. Nice. It's always the same cutscene, of course, but it's still nice.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics.
He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I might be able to end this without violence.
That may not be possible, Commander. We don't want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
I don't think that's anywhere in this system. So basic stuff is you can click on planets, you can have a look at them, it's all really fun and interesting. You will also occasionally find little blinking things. If you look just over here, there, do you see that right at the top left of the red circle? Give it a moment. There, little blinking dot, unknown things. And so how it works, and if you'll excuse me just one moment, I need to get my list. What was it? It was hooking at a century, wasn't it? So that's Argus Row. I've got a nice list of planets and places you can visit. And it's all fun and good. That's Hades Gamma. Well, hooking at a century system. Here we go. That's looking much better. It looks like there's only one bit in here. It's hooking at a century system. So yeah, we can see. So I've got my little list here. We can actually land on one of the planets. That's quite nice. We can land on Prestop, which is right there. Noisy. Now, the basic idea is make sure to check every single area, because most of them, it'll just give you a little piece of information about the planet here, which is nice. You know, it's a good sort of flavor text. But you can also zoom in on some planets and you may get a survey option. This is good. You always want to click the survey option. Light metal surveyed. Brilliant. Basically, these are things you essentially collect up over the course of the game, and it's for a nice little miscellaneous quest where you collect up a bunch of random stuff. On this one we get, hooray, a medallion. That's a 3rd League medallion, I believe it is. Yeah, a League medal or something like that. So yeah, you really want to check everything. Definitely keep an eye out for these things. Metallic asteroid, here we go. Nice. And survey that, and that gets you a heavy metal. Doesn't really lead into too much too, but apparently we can land on Prestop. Is there a thing on this? I don't know. Let's find out. Ah, yes. We want to take Gary and Talus. Talus? No, that's until the 3rd game. Incoming. Finally get to use the Mako. With apparently a much better control scheme compared to the first one. Apparently. Now, when you're on this, you get basic controls. You can sort of, left is move, it's around in circle that way. So it's kind of tank controls, which makes a lot of sense for me. Apparently people, like a lot of people, really complained about the control system for this. Personally, I never bothered. It was fine for me. So if you check your maps, you can see there are anomalies. You've got a biotic compound. Hopefully we've got enough charm points to deal with that. But we've got a few other things to find first. So a little over in this direction. Hopefully. Ah, there it is. So just watch very carefully. I'll show you all of the things we can find here. And that will be perfectly fine. Come on, up you go. Up, 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 up. Come on, you! Oh, that's wrong. Come on. You know you can get up there. You can get up there. Get up. Come on! Nope, that's not right. What's the, Nope, that ain't it. Nope, that's not it either. Damn it. I may have to find another way around here. Sometimes if you can't go up straight, sometimes you can crawl up. No, no, no. Go up. Thank you. I never said it was great. The Mako is incredibly bouncy. And often turning around can be a bit of a problem. Ah, maybe we can sneak up around here. Might have been where I was supposed to go in the first place. Never mind. Ooh, question mark. Discoveries. Cluster of prefab utility shacks have a distinctly ramshackle look to them. A set of robotracks leads the way over the mountain ridge to the southwest. Well, we shall check that later, but we can hop out real quick. Actually, can we check anything? What's that? There it is. Can we check in these places? Do they open? Ah, they do. Malfunctioning objects. Take Q. Take Q. Always check places like this. I'm using little maps I've created here so I know where all the particular objects in an area are. Override. Sure, why not? Take. Thank you. Why am I supposed? Yeah, I know how that works. So, south. South. I believe it's pretty much up here. Come on, up you go. There you are. A couple of question marks over there. I don't know what it is exactly. I can never remember the specifics. But it will be fine. Banzai! Woo! Fortunately, whoop, okay. Fortunately, the Mako's a bit like a cat. Always manages to land on its feet. Should have called it like the cat with a K or something. Hello. Hi.
Moving out.
Recover. Oh, yeah, recover the artifact. Sure, why the hell not? Nice. Turian insignia. And we can check this too. Looks good. Thunder rovers couple from the impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris still sliding down the furrow left by the tires, silent in the near vacuum of the atmosphere. Oh dear.
You lead. I'll follow.
They didn't make it. That's such a shame. Yeah, but what you've got actually here, these valuable minerals, you got to find 20 light, 20 heavy, 20 rare, and 6 gas in order to complete this one. You got to find 10 League medals and 3 Solarian ID tags for that one. And you got to find 13 Turian emblems for that one. And these are just little miscellaneous collectible quests, you know? So that's nice. Okay, so now we go... And you can find them. You can find them by scanning planets from orbit. And you can find them actually like mineral things on planets. Oh, it's Mars. It's not really Mars, but it looks like Mars. And you can also find them just scattered around on planets. Like... I don't know if there are any here, but there might be. Up we go. There it is. You want to keep an eye out for this stuff, because it's, like, very important. You can usually get something out of it. Salvage! Oh no, my electronic skill is... Electronics? Wait. Was it electronics I needed? God damn it, I thought... Well, that's somewhat irritating. Oh well, doesn't really matter in the long run. I can always come back if needs be. I thought it was hacking, not electronics. Ah, that was my mistake. Okay, so we want to go. We want to go roughly in that direction. Actually, I think we want to go over here because it looks like it's relatively. Do keep an eye on the map because you can sort of see where the sort of vaguely easier routes are. Well, vaguely easier routes are. Some planets are very lumpy, can make them hard to work your way over. Sometimes taking an indirect route can be better for you. So that's... there, isn't there? Ah, there it is. Yeah, so we can do the biotic place in just one moment. Now, this is one of the minerals I told you about. I'm pretty sure this is the heavy. But you just go up, you rock your way up to them, and then survey. Just like that, you get a little experience, a little bit of money, and you progress on the quest. Now, apparently I damaged it somewhere along the lines, and that means I gotta repair it. Actually, I probably didn't need to do that. Probably because you just gone back to the ship later. I don't even know how the hell I managed to hit the front tires. Probably from fall damage. Does happen occasionally. Med gel. Yay. Alright, so in order to complete this quest, first we gotta go in here. I hope my speech level is high enough.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need
Oh,
him.
good.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Oh, good. Might as well walk. Takes a bit more, but hopping into the vehicle just to walk across here just seems... I don't know. Seems kind of wasteful, if you ask me. Okay. You can talk to these people, but they don't say much.
Father Kyle says we biotics have to stick together.
They're all just kind of blah. Fortunately, you don't have to fight your way through them because I was able to convince them that I'm a nice person.
Try to take Father Kyle away from us. You'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
Don't know if there's any boxes or anything around here. There's a med kit. Another Medigel, why the hell not, I guess. Don't need it, but ooh, I can do this. It's easy, so we can probably just hop straight through. Nice. A little bit more experience, so that's good. I will say that is one of sort of the weaker aspects of this game is the copy-paste areas. You'll be seeing this sort of design of a room a lot. And I mean a lot over the course of this game. Again, I understand from like a technical aspect why, but it still seems kind of, you know, bad. Be interesting if we ever got a remake of this game. If they'd improve on that particular aspect. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Always makes me laugh. Hello.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
Good, I do still have enough for this.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can have an Alliance command patrol pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
You should return to Normandy, notify Alliance Commander. They want dispatchers to take him into custody. Yes. And done without any violence. Yay! That's the way you always want to do it. Try to get the best solution for things out of people if you can. Oh, what time? Blummy, is it? God, it is. I didn't realize it was that late. God, we spent so friggin' long running around the bloody Citadel. It takes 3 hours, especially if you do all the side quests, and it's worth doing the side quests if, you know, for the experience to level up, if nothing else. It just takes so friggin' long. Ugh. Anyway, one other thing you can do is now that the quest is complete, as such, you can actually go into this place and do some looting. I think there's stuff to loot in there. I can't remember. Here's the thing, I remember general waves of things that happen in the game, but I never remember specifics. I think if, oh, yeah, there we go. I can do that, it's just easy. Come on now. Gotcha. But, one of the things that, you know, obviously I'm going to try to speech my way through a lot of the game. I always just think that's the nicer thing to do. Of course, you can't speech your way past everything. Eventually, you do need to draw your guns and fire, so that's always... Hello.
Don't try anything. We're watching you.
And take that. Looting everything.
I'm right here.
I know you are. You're always here. You're always going to be here. You will never leave my side. I think there's something we can do up here. I don't remember. Upper deck. We'll see how much more we can do. Probably not actually that much. I'm probably going to have to end it once I'm done with this area. Yay, Medigel. Didn't need it, but yay, Medigel. It's not like the second game. Because in the second game, if you've got full Medigel and then you pick up Medigel, I think you get credits for it. But in this game, you just pick up Medigel and it goes to waste. So I guess there's that. Anyway, you got one more thing to do on this planet, and then we can leave. We've got to head to the east. No. Yes, east. I was like, what, east? East? Yeah, east is right when looking at a map. So somewhere around here there should be something marked with an E. I can't. There it is. It's another mineral. Come on, up you go. Ooh, don't want to go back down. here somewhere. Oh, there it is. They usually stand out, and the map you get is relatively good. Survey, 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 survey. You unfortunately cannot omnigel your way past this. Hooray! Fortunately, if you balls it up, ooh, damping. Advanced overload. Okay, so that allows me to do average levels, and that's hard levels. So average level, was it average or was it expert? I can't remember. We'll win it back there real quick and check. Okay, so what do I want? Another point for assault rifles, as always. Want to get those up to max as fast as possible. Now, will I put a point into assault training because we really, really, really want to get fitness too. Oh, and we've also got Garrus, also level up. Mark that off, blah, blah, blah. So we just want to nip up to there. No, that's not right. I want to mark it like that. That then at least will... I don't think Tally's ability is good enough yet. Come on. I can't remember. I think he said it was expert. I can't remember if what I've got is good enough for that yet. We'll see. I honestly got the wrong end of the stick on that one. I thought it was... Or maybe there are two different kinds and I'm just getting confused between the two and that's just my mistake. Whoa. Problem is, by the time you find out that it's electronics that you need to put up, you've probably put all your points into other things. But I guess it's just one of the things we'll just have to keep an eye on. I forgot how annoying the Mako is to control. Oh god, it's not bad. It's just, it bounces around so much, and because there's no boost. There's a jump, but there's no boost. It's not like the hammerhead from the next game, which was a much better thing if you ask me. Whoop. Yeah, and that happens a little too easily as well. Okay. Maybe Tally's abilities will be high enough now. Maybe they won't. Ah! Excellent. Thank you, Tally. Good, that means I don't have to come back here now. Excellent. And just press the map button and return to normandy. I think you can also just press N at any point, and that's useful. Okay.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
You're welcome. Okay, so we are done on Pressrop. So we can get the hell out of here now. We're also done in Hawking Etta. I think that's the only thing you've got in Hawking Etta. Let's check that Kepler Verge, which is weird that you've got to go all the way around there just to get something that should be just whoop, but apparently it doesn't work like that. Who knew? Ooh, Newton. I wonder what's in Newton. What's in Newton will have to be the end of the episode, I'm afraid, because it's 5 to 6.
Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
I'm happy to look into it, Admiral. What can you tell me?
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on the Coos. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws. It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
You think these scientists had something to do with the attack?
I'm not certain what I think, but it's worth investigating. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. Fifth fleet out.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so this is, what was it, Newton in Kepler Verge? Yeah, Kepler Verge, Newton. Okay. Just needed to check where I was. Hold that thought one moment. Alright, so we can get rid of you because we're done. So let's check Kepler Verge. Where are you on my list? Probably below H, because that's kind of how it works. So it's Kepler Verge and Newton, wasn't it? So yes, we can land on Tarim, apparently. In fact, yes, we can land on that planet. On Tarim, we can land there. But first we'll check the other places. Let's see. Sesamo is inert, which means there's nothing there, as you can see. Absolutely nothing, it's just a planet. But in Clencury, we can get some Asari writings. Ooh. That's nice. Asari writings, and then in Junkro, we can get, what is it? Gas deposits. Hydrogen, lovely. So we can land on Tarim. Let's see, what is the time? No, I think we're actually going to have to leave it there, I'm afraid, for today. But we will visit Newton System and Tarim in the next episode. Still, we got a journal and we got a bit more experience out of it, so that's fine. Mark all entries as viewers. And look, we got another Asari writing thing. That's just... So yeah, UNC Dead Scientist we will pick up in the next part. So yes, we have finally gotten control of the Normandy, and we can finally explore the galaxy and all the various places. We can do so many side quests. We can gain so much experience and money, and just, oh, this is where the game starts getting more interesting, when you actually can, you know, go places. That's the good shit. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I know technically I've still got like 3 minutes. Actually, no, I've got 2 minutes left. So now's as good a time as any. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you are enjoying this as much as I am. I know I'm rather quiet during this, but this game has a lot of talking in it. There's a lot of, you know, dialogue. And I don't want to interrupt the dialogue. So obviously, if there's talking going on, it means I'm going to be quiet. I may insert a little humorous quip in here or there, but for the most part it's just going to be me talking on the quiet time. But we've gotten past a lot of the talking now, so now that we're actually into like exploring planets, doing things like that, it means there's going to be a lot less talking from the game, a lot more talking from me. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye bye.